Hello everybody. I just wanted to get on and show you kind of the full face routine that I've been going to recently. It actually takes me, when I'm not explaining everything, it takes me maybe like 5 to 10 minutes to do everything, so it's super easy, but I'll just be explaining step by step. So I'm going to start with priming my skin, and I actually like the MAC Strobe Cream. It is hydrating, and it definitely has some illuminating properties, so it's going to help blur any imperfections. I'm going to just put it all over, like so. And then I'm going to do, this is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation, and my shade right now is 220 Natural Beige. It's actually a little bit darker than my skin, you'll see, but like the rest of my body is tan, so I like it to match the rest of my body. We'll blend it out. So I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender, and I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I start in the center of the face because that's where we tend to need the most coverage, and then you blend it out toward the outside. And I love this foundation because it is full coverage, but it's a natural finish, so it's not too matte and it's not too illuminating, and it really does stay in place. Just doing the other side of my face. Make sure you get back up by your ear. And then I just take the rest of it and do my forehead. Make sure you get up in your hairline. My hair is wet, so I'll have to do that later. Okay, I feel like I'm pretty much blended out here. You can see how smooth it makes my skin look. Okay, next step is concealer. I use the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Neutral. I'm actually kind of over this one at the moment, but it works. So I just do right under the eye, cover up those dark circles, down the nose, forehead, right here. Women get redness right around their nose, so you want to hide that, and then a little bit on the chin just to like even everything out because it is lighter than my foundation, so you do want to like make sure you're balancing everything out. I'm going to take the same Beauty Blender. I haven't washed it or anything. You actually want a little bit of that foundation on there to mix in with this so that you don't have any lines here, but you just start in the middle, the center by your eye, and you can just kind of see it start to like melt into the skin, and then just bring it right on up. You can just see how much that's like brightened my eye, my under eyes. Do this other side, same thing. And then around the nose. Chin. I usually save the strip down the nose for last because you kind of want it to create a little bit of a line, create that illusion. Just blend it out. So I feel like things are looking blended. Good. Okay. Next, I'm going to take the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and just do a little bit of this all over the face. And I'm going to use like a big fluffy brush for that. Tap off a little extra. And then I kind of start right under the eyes because I want to set the concealer first. And then the rest of the face. I don't want too much because this can be really mattifying and I'm more dry, so I just don't want it to look like I'm dying. I like a little radiance still. Okay, next up, bronzer, and I'm like ride or die for the butter bronzer, but I did just buy this chocolate matte Soleil bronzer by Too Faced. Smells like chocolate. The other one smells like coconuts. They're both really good, so I've been loving this one. So I'm just actually going to take this like tapered brush and put it right in there, kind of tap off the excess, and you can kind of see my cheekbone area here. I'm just going to accentuate that. I'm contouring a little bit, but I'm more just like warming up the skin and the areas that I want. And then next I went back in, I'm gonna do the hairline by the temples. Make sure it's all blended. Jawline, back behind the ear, down the neck. And then last but not least, I do a little bit right down the side of the nose, just to bring everything balance again. Okay, next up is blush, and I've been loving my Becca Cosmetics blush in the shade Amaretto. It's actually just like a very, very neutral, warm blush. And I'm gonna take my, what is this? A Morphe E4 blush brush for that. It's like the perfect angle for your cheekbone. So just dip that in there and go right over the top of your bronzer. You kind of want them to just mesh together and don't have any seams. Same thing on this side. Or you can smile and do like the apples of your cheek and kind of blend it back. That. You can even bring it across the nose a little bit to tie anything together. Okay. And then I do my favorite thing, which is highlighting. And I'm gonna use that Becca Skin Perfector in the shade Prosecco Pop. It's like a gold highlight. So, and I also use this Real Techniques brush for this. And you just go right on top of your blush. You can see that. Same thing on this side. And do right down the center of the nose, and then the Cupid's bow. Makes your lips look fuller, just like that. Okay, so the face is done pretty quickly. And then I'm going to do my brows next. I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Taupe. So you just want to brush your eyebrows up and out, like so. And you can see like where I need to fill them in just a little bit. And I like this because it's very small, and so it actually mimics brush hairs. And a good rule of thumb is to be like heavier handed toward the tail of the brow, like this part, and then much lighter handed through here. Okay, other side. I know brows are kind of boring to look at. Same thing. Okay, so they look filled in, good to go. Now, so that they stay in place, I use the clear brow gel by Anastasia as well, and just run that through, up and out, so that they stay in place. Like that. Good to go. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyes, and sometimes I actually just use concealer as the base, but I am going to do the MAC Painterly Pro Longwear Paint Pot as my base, because if you put this on your eyes, your eyeshadow will not move. So I just do a light layer, and it's just like flesh toned, but it does hide all those veins you can see, or any redness, and just go clear up to the brow and blend out that inner corner. Same thing on this other side. Well, let's put that right in my eyebrow. But you can see how it kind of just neutralizes everything. Then we're ready for shadow. So I'm going to use my Jaclyn Hill palette. I've been loving this. I've been doing like this rose gold eye look, and it's like doesn't take very long and it's pretty. So I'm gonna take this Sigma brush. It's the E40, and it's a blending brush. And I'm gonna take this color right here, which is just a little bit darker than my skin tone, I'd say. You could also use your same bronze color for the transition shade in the crease. A lot of people ask, well, where exactly is the crease? So when you open your eyes, you want to see this color when they're open. So just start blending that in. And it's very subtle, like it's not going to be a drastic change, but it does make everything look seamless. Like so. Same thing on the other side. Windshield wiper motions, as they say. And then just blend out those corners. It's okay to be kind of messy with it. Okay. Now I'm going to take a slightly smaller blending brush. It's Sigma E38. And I'm going to take this like reddish brown and still put it in the crease, but just like a little bit lower than that color that I did before. So kind of start by smudging it in there and then back and forth, but I'm just a little bit lower, almost onto the lid. I'm just blending out the corner. Same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm going to take a pencil brush, and I take that reddish brown shade and then a darker chocolate shade. Tap off the excess, and I'm actually going to start that right in the corner and bring that around This will like look a little scary till you get mascara on, but just trust me. Same two colors, corner of the eye, and just blend it all the way across. Now I'm going to take that darker color and blend it in the outside corner on the top of the eyelid, right into the lash line. This palette is like $38 and the shadows really are good quality. So I'd highly recommend it. I mean, like I'm traveling next week and I'm probably just gonna take this because everything I need is in there. Okay, and then I'm gonna take actually a flat eyeshadow brush, and this is Sigma E54. And I'm gonna take this sparkly rose gold shade. And I'm just gonna put it on the center of the eyelid, like that. And then the last thing from this palette, I'm going to take this black shade over here, and I just use this flat definer brush. It's Sigma E15, and I just dip it right in there. And then I'm just going to like stamp it across my lash line on the top. This is like an easy thing to do if you don't have eyeliner with you, or if eyeliner scares you a little bit. I'm just smudging it right across there. And it's okay if it gets messy. I'm just going to take another blending brush and kind of blend these corners. Oh, I forgot to do highlighter. I'm going to take a clean pencil brush and dip into this very first shade. And I'm going to put that right in the inner corner. It just helps bring light to the eyes and makes them look awake and open. Same thing I'm going to do right under the brow. So just when you turn just right, it hits the light. Okay, mascara. I actually just got this voluminous mascara, and it's the primer, so it's white, and I'm actually really liking it. It does help build volume, and I just feel like it helps with length as well. So you just do like a coat of that. And then I use the sister partner to that, which is the Voluminous Carbon Black mascara that everybody loves. It's super dark. It doesn't smudge once it's on. It's good. So you just go right over, root to tip. Make sure you just cover up all of the white. Get my hair in there. Okay, and then I just take the leftover and do the bottom. Why are my eyelashes a little crazy over there? Whatever. Okay. So that's my simple eye look. And then last but not least, the lips. And I think what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna start with lip liner because a lot of people are kind of scared of it and I'm just like, it's life-changing. This is the Naked Lip Liner, Girl Next Door Cosmetics, and you'll just see how much of a difference it makes with my lips. So I actually just stay right inside the line there. And then on the bottom lip, I do kind of go right underneath. Just adds definition. You could fill it in all the way and it'll help keep your lipstick on longer too. Let's see, what do I want to do? I think I'll do, can't make up my mind. And my all-time favorite is probably Shrimp. It's such a perfect nude, but I think I'm gonna use Bunny. So Girl Next Door Cosmetics. This is the shade Bunny. It's so smooth, it's so creamy, it smells like vanilla. I love this color. And then I'm going to do a dot of, get my I'm gonna do gloss on top, and I'm gonna do the color, it's a lip gloss, it's the color Remake, just to add a little shine. Again, so creamy, so smooth. Okay, makeup is done. That was pretty fast. I fly through the steps. I just need to go blow dry my hair and get dressed, obviously. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions about anything that I've done, feel free to message me. I'd like to do more of these. So thanks so much for watching.